All right, here you go. Big Daddy Shinty 983 at the park. So, I think that the thing went well yesterday. I mean, my Spanish is all right, but I was singing for some of the parents after the seventh period. They wanted to hear, so I'm like, all right, cool. So I sung a lot of songs, and yeah, well, here I am today. Okay, so I feel really good today because I don't know, my body's just feeling more healthier. But another thing too is this. So some of you guys know I used to live in Orange County. Like when I grew up, when I grew up in Fullerton. Well, I grew up in Cerritos, then I moved to Fullerton, and then I'm an Orange County dude, right? And then so Orange County, they're more conservative than LA and stuff. And then so now it turns out for like the past week, a lot of the businesses in Orange County open, right? Well, except Disneyland. But you have turns out Korean barbecue and Chinese foot massage. So I'm like, oh my gosh, right? And see, I told you about that before too. It's like thinking like, oh man, it just sounds good. I want to eat the Korean barbecue. I want to go get the massage and everything, right? But so, what happened was, I was thinking about it. And, when you're bored and you don't have anything else to do, you think like, oh, okay, I'm going to go drive to Orange County. And I even called Harold today. I'm like, dude, let's go get Chinese foot massage and then go see Charlie at Bukkyung in Garden Grove, the Chinese restaurant, Peking Gourmet, right? So they're both open, but then, when I was talking to the Chinese foot people, it's like, I think it's $22 for massage, which is a steal for an hour, right? And then, there's the lunch special for Chinese food. And, I didn't eat in a long time, but, today, it'll probably cost me about $50, right? You figure Chinese foot massage, $10 tip, and whatever I eat, the tofu and stuff, whatever. And then so I thought about it, and then I have to drive there. It's gonna take about 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back, and then your gas time. I think, wow, that's a pretty expensive one-day thing, when I could just eat something simple at my place, cook up a hamburger or something. I don't have any bread, so it's just meat, and then or I'd eat a protein bar and stuff. But even if I made like that, the chili thing, like 2 hamburger patties, some bacon, you drain it, put the vegetables and the beans. That costs like $5 at max, and you have plenty of food for like the whole day, entire day, right? And then so I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Actually, what I did was I ate a bowl of cereal with low or non-fat milk. Okay, I just like cereal. And then so I feel great coming to the park. I'm not overeating because eating Chinese food over there. I didn't waste a whole hour of drive time, or even just go and just get a massage. I get $20 plus $10 tips, so $30. So I'm actually $50 richer taking this walk and coming straight here. So another thing it made me think about is before pandemic stuff, I would spend money like crazy. So not only if it's just me, it's just say, hey, let's go to the thing, whatever. I'll go buy lunch. I'll go buy the massages or whatever. Next thing you know, every time I want to go see people, it costs money. I mean, it's not like I pay for them all the time. Sometimes I get paid for, or you go Dutch, or it doesn't matter. It all balances out. But I realize that every time you go out, now I don't want you guys to think that I'm a totally cheap dude. I mean, I wish I could say like, yeah, I'm really frugal and I don't like spending money, right? Thing is, I don't care. That's why I still live in an apartment, But now I'm starting to care when I'm thinking like, so just say Because there were times I would eat Korean barbecue multiple times a week. That's $20 plus, you know, maybe a $5 tip, whatever, right? And then, you know, and then driving out over there, seeing my favorite things, my favorite stores and waiters and waitresses. And then you go to Disneyland, even though you have a total Disney pass, right? But still, just driving there, the gas, waiting in line, time and effort, you know. It's like, gosh, you know, just evaluating the cost of these things. Now, as a result, from this pandemic, I was able to pay off my 2 big credit card bills, and, you know, I paid off my car and, you know, things that I should have been responsible in the past. And then so, while I was thinking I'm craving that whole entertainment or, you know, like, you know, special foods and restaurants, I'm really not. I mean, okay, I take that back. You know, do I want to go to the German deli, go to Matterns and Orange? You bet. But it's not one of those ones where, I mean, if I'm in the area, okay, great. But it's like for me to drive 30 minutes to go there to eat a sandwich and then 30 minutes back, that's tough. You know, so you want to make it into like a bigger event where it's like, okay, you know what? We'll go to Matterns and then we'll go, you know, get a Chinese foot massage. All right, all of a sudden we're back up to $50. You know, and you don't want to go by yourself. So, you know, you either find someone who really likes Matterns and Chinese foot massage, or you go out on a date. And then if you can't find anyone to go, then you start to realize, you know what? Why am I even going? So then you go back home, get on the couch, get a bowl of cereal, Netflix. But you know what? You're $50 richer. You know, it's not really more of a thing of just being $50 richer. You're actually that many more calories less. You know, like like this way. Like if I ate all that stuff, I'd have to burn that much more calories, and it's not like I'm going to the gym, right? And yes, in Orange County, the 24-hour gyms, they all opened. So it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, I'm still not going to go. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just debating about it. Because thing is, you know, if I go before work, I got to physically leave my house and go to the gym and then come back for school, you know. Can't go later in the day because they might close, you know. So, like, you know, I complain about a lot of stuff. I get it. But, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea how much it costs. Reggie, do you know? Okay, so, I don't know. That's how I'm looking at things. So, the less I eat, the less I had to burn off the extra calories. Right? Okay. Man, it's starting to get hot again. You know, I guess because all the air is cleaning up from all the fires, and I don't know, but it's whatever. I'm just thankful to be out, right? And I'm $50 richer. Well, whatever that bowl of cereal cost me. Let's say, I don't know, like supposedly 60 bowls in every bag. But with my big bowls, I'm probably doing like 5 bowls. All right, there we go. Day 983 in the books. You talk about being thirsty. Oh my gosh, I'm super thirsty. And so, I can't wait to get home. But like I said, it feels really good that, like, you know, I'm being more mature. It doesn't feel like I have to spend money all the time. I can just, eat at home, you know, get like when you buy all your food at Costco and like, you know, it saves money that way instead of just going out every day. So all these things add up. So that's why I'm actually pretty excited. I'm growing up, I'm maturing, and I really believe that this whole reset thing was good for me, right? And because a lot of things happened over the last couple of years, and this one's pretty monumental. Because normally I would have just, you know, like, oh man, I taught school a long day. I'm gonna go to Orange County and I'm gonna get Korean barbecue, so I'll be food comaing, and go get Chinese foot massage, and then come back thinking like, oh man, I don't even want to walk around anymore. But instead, I went straight to the park, walked around. I'm going to go home, get something to drink, and just work on my paperwork, right? So there we go. It's a big day, 983. If I get exercise 983 days in a row, you get exercise 983 days in a row. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm doing it. Saving.